Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Tuesday. Those of you that follow me on Instagram might be a little surprised that I'm actually putting up a video today. I don't know if this video is actually going to go. It's just going to kind of depend on how this turns out. But my grandma passed away this weekend, and it wasn't entirely unexpected. It still royally sucks. But my natural personality type, when I get upset about something or when bad things happen, I tend to just close off and shut down and not do anything for extended periods of time. And this has been something that I've been trying to work on at this point in my life because it's probably not the healthiest way to deal with things. So one of the things that I always admired about my grandma is her just ability to plow through in life and look at the positive side of things and make the best of things given the situation. And I know that she would not want me to crawl into my little shell and just stay there, so I'm not going to. So I've decided to attempt some filming this week. I'm just gonna let you guys know it might not be my best work. Not that anything on my channel is ever really my best work, to be entirely honest. You guys know this is something that I do for fun. It's a release. It's a way to allow me to share my thoughts on all of the things that I try. This is supposed to be fun for me. So I'm going to make an attempt at it, and we'll see how it goes. But I did want to say a quick thank you to everybody who sent such kind words over on Instagram. You guys are fantastic, and it means the world to me. And I am very lucky to have had the encouragement and the kind words, because they really did, again, help to kind of start to lift me out of the funk that I felt myself going into. Everybody deals with grief in different ways, and there was really nothing, I guess, wrong with the way that I have dealt with grief in the past, but it hasn't served me well necessarily, and so I'm gonna try something new. So here we go. But I did want to say thank you to you guys. It does mean a lot to me. Today, I thought kind of an easy thing for me to share with you guys are some thoughts on some skincare products that I have been using for the last, it's been a couple months now. The only one that I actually just started using at the beginning of the month is this one here, but I kind of know where I'm heading with this product, so I think I can also give some thoughts on this. But these products here I've been using for a while now. So back when Trendmood had their OleHenriksen box, I managed to get my hands on that one. A lot of these Trendmood boxes tend to sell out very quickly, and I think this one was a very popular one because these were all full-size products from like one entire brand. Obviously, this is not the entire OleHenriksen line. I have certainly used a number of things from the brand in the past, have actually finished products from them. Their Truth Serum, which I actually really enjoyed. Their Sheer Moisture Gel, and they have an AHA leave-on treatment. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I actually finished that bottle as well. I really personally have enjoyed everything that I have used from OleHenriksen, and these products are not going to be any exception. I think that they have been working very well for me personally. If you are new to my channel, I'm 41, and I have very oily skin. I deal with enlarged pores. Obviously, aging is a concern for probably a lot of women. I'm lucky because my oily skin does kind of tend to slow the aging process down a little bit. My wrinkles and fine lines aren't as intense as maybe some of my friends who have a drier skin type. So I've got that going for me. I'm trying to look at the positive side of things in life. And so yeah, there is that. But really the oil is kind of annoying, and the enlarged pores, I think I've gotten them to a place where I'm actually pretty content with how they look. I'm never going to have like a face that is completely smooth. It's not going to happen with my skin type. So I'm going to start just by giving you some thoughts on these products that I have been using. I'm going to start with probably my favorite out of all of the things that I received in this box. This is the OleHenriksen Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toner. This has high potency AHAs in it. So I've been using this product, yeah, it's been like a couple of months now. You can see I've put a decent dent in it. I don't use this, it is a liquid, you can see it's a very liquidy product. I don't use this with a cotton pad or anything. I have actually just been pouring this into the palm of my hand and applying it to my face like that. Treating it as more of an essence. I have used this not only on my face, but also a little bit on my neck as well. I have to be careful with my neck because this area is a little bit more sensitive. My face is not sensitive at all, but I do tend to be prone to some eczema right here and right here. So I can't get terribly aggressive with products on my neck. But I do remember to treat my neck as a whole, because if you're not just doing it the whole way down here, you should really think about doing that. Your neck can reveal your age. You might be great with, you know, taking care of the face, but if you forget the neck, people are gonna know. So this has been a great AHA toner. Like I feel like that's probably the best thing that I could say about this is it does help with that surface cell turnover. It really kind of refreshes my skin. I do notice that the next morning when I go to wash my face, like my face feels a lot smoother. It looks nicely toned. This has not dried out my skin personally, but that being said, I do have a very oily skin type. So for me, this product is not too much. I have heard that some people can only use this like once, twice a week. I've heard some people even rinse this off after about 10-15 minutes. I leave it on. I go in with other skincare products on top of it. It layers really nicely, just like any other toner that I've ever used. And I love the way that it makes my skin look and feel. Do I think that I will repurchase this? I would certainly consider it myself. I don't think it's something that I would immediately feel compelled to rush out and get. I use this probably probably more like 4 or 5 times a week, and on my face, maybe once a week on my neck. So yeah, it's good, but it's not a holy grail product for me, if that makes sense. If you've never tried it and your skin type is similar to me, I think you might find some benefits from it for sure. It doesn't sting, it doesn't irritate my skin in any kind of way. One thing I do want to say about the OleHenriksen products is that they do tend to use a lot of essential oils, a lot of, you know, like orange peel oil, lemon peel oil, stuff like that. There are certain skin types that those types of essential oils are not the best for. So make sure that you take a look at the ingredient list. I will be linking all of these products down below. Obviously, the box that I purchased from Trendmood is no longer available, which is a bummer because it was a screaming deal for all of these products. I do think OleHenriksen has kind of a more mid-range, fair price point for their products. And I think that definitely makes them worthwhile trying if you're willing to splurge just a little bit more than maybe what you would for some other skincare brands. This is one that I would recommend trying, provided that you don't have that sensitive skin. So this is a good one. This was definitely a winner. I've been enjoying this. The next kind of favorite product from the box was the Banana Bright Eye Cream. I'm going to show you guys this guy. I've made a really decent dent in this. I've been using this morning and night. I have another eye cream from Dr. Dennis Gross. Well, it's a serum. It's a retinol and ferulic serum for the eyes from Dr. Dennis Gross. So I use that a couple times a week, just at night because it has the retinol in it. But this is what I've been using morning and night when I'm not using that Dr. Dennis Gross eye serum. This is a very rich, very hydrating eye cream. One of the questions that I often get, this is enough to do both eyes for me. So obviously the best way to apply is with your ring finger. This is the most, well, I guess least aggressive finger because, you know. Anyway, you just pat this in. This feels fantastic on the eyes. I have not developed any milia. That is something that can happen for me personally. My skin can be prone to them with products that are a little bit too rich. This has not been an issue. This is a very hydrating eye cream. It takes a little bit longer to soak in. So in the morning, I do have to make sure that right after I get out of the shower, I apply this so that I have like a solid 15, 20 minutes before I come in here and put on my SPF and makeup and stuff. Otherwise, it would not be enough time for this to really sink in. So because of that, I would think that most people who are in a rush in the morning, this is not going to be a great morning eye cream for you. But at night, when you're just getting ready for bed and you're not as worried about how long it takes something to absorb, then this would be a great night eye cream. I've really been enjoying this. Does it take the spot of my Strivectin hyaluronic tripeptide eye cream gel? No. Nothing has yet to really knock that out of its spot. But I think this is a good one. This is a really good one if you have a very dry under eye area, if you find that that area is particularly crepey because you're just not getting enough moisture there. This is a very moisturizing eye cream, and I think a lot of people would probably enjoy this. Is it worth the price point? I think so. In the sales section on Sephora, I'll see if I can find it. There's a set where they have this on clearance with some other product, and that would definitely be worth picking up to be able to get this because it's a full size. So I'll see if I can find that and link it. The next product is their Banana Bright Face Primer. This has vitamin C and banana powder inspired pigments. So I'm gonna give you guys a little swatch of this so that you can see that there is some color to this product. This is a primer. Admittedly, this is not a primer that I use every single day. This one, again, has a little bit of a scent to it, but this one is not heavily fragranced or scented in any kind of way. In fact, as soon as it absorbs, like I don't really smell anything after that point. Here's the thing. This I think is more ideal for those of you that have either combination normal or a dry skin type. I think you're gonna love this. If you are oily or very oily like me, I don't find that this particular primer helps my makeup last longer into the day. It makes my makeup look really great right after application and for a couple of hours, but this does nothing to help me really control or hold back the oil in my face. And in fact, I think of this as a little bit more of a hydrating primer. So it's almost too much moisture for my face for the daytime. I do think this does brighten the skin. You can definitely see there's like a little bit of a glow almost to the back of my hands. What I've been using this for, honestly, is more of a primer for my face and my neck. So when I go in, right before I do my SPF on my neck, by the way, the SPF that I've been using on my neck lately has been the Dermatology Broad Spectrum SPF 45. These two do pair very nicely together, and using a vitamin C in conjunction with your sunscreen is a good idea. If you haven't looked into all of the information surrounding that, definitely do. But these two work very well together on my neck and my décolleté. I think it does brighten up my, what I like to call my neck meat. So I do think this is great for that. Do I see myself repurchasing this one? No, this is not made for my very oily skin. It's been nice to use. I will continue to use it up on my neck, but this isn't like a necessity in my life, if that makes sense. I don't need a neck primer. This is great for that, but once it's done, I will have enjoyed the product and I will move on to something else. I do think it's nice to, you know, put some vitamin C on other parts of the body, and this is working for that. So not a regret. Still glad I bought the whole box, but yeah, not a repurchase for me. So the last one, this one I've actually only been using for, what's today's date? What are we? I should know this. It's the 23rd. So we're 23 days into the month. I've been using this for about 23 days. Originally for my vitamin C treatment for June, I had gotten out the Lancer vitamin C that I was kind of trying to use up, but I used that for the very first day and was like, I don't really love this product. So I put that back and I replaced it with this. So this is the vitamin C that I have been using this month. The Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. This has 15% vitamin C, 5% PHAs, and hyaluronic acid. I do still actually have the box for this one, so here we go. This particular product, I'm actually enjoying, but I don't think it's going to be for everybody because this has quite a bit of like citrus extracts in it. There's orange oil in here. There's orange peel oil in here, and that's kind of at the top of the list. A little bit further down, there is orange fruit extract. So yeah, there's a lot of, there's also limonene in here and linalool, citral. The vitamin C that they have in here is ascorbic acid. And let's see here, is there another type? Sorry, it's been a few weeks since I've actually looked at this ingredient list here. There is glycerin in here. There's also tocopherol, which is nice. The hyaluronic acid in here is very nice. This is a really nice feeling, hydrating vitamin C product, again, on oily skin. I'll show you guys here what it looks like. It does have a nice kind of summery color to it. Very strong citrus, like orange peel oil type smell on this one. I think for that reason, this is going to be a turnoff for those of you that do not like those types of ingredients. But do I find this brightening? Does it work on my oily? Yes, yeah. This is great to use in the morning before putting on my SPF. This doesn't overload my skin with moisture. The hyaluronic acid in here is very nice. If I am going to hydrate my skin in the morning, it would be with a hyaluronic acid. Also, a lot of the SPFs that I use tend to be moisturizers and SPFs in one. Like, for example, the Resist Super Light Day Wrinkle Defense is actually a moisturizer and SPF. Like, this is enough moisture for my oily skin for the daytime, if that makes sense. This is a nice little boost. I'm actually wondering if I might like this even more during the fall and winter. I'm thinking that once I switch things out for July, there's yet another vitamin C type serum that I ordered, and I kind of think that one might be better for me for summertime, and this might be a better option for the colder weather months since it is nicely hydrating. So yeah, I'll continue to use it for the next couple weeks, and then I think I might put it away. But not a regret. Would actually personally probably consider repurchasing this after I finish it. We'll see how I feel about it during the cold weather months. But for the most part, I think it's just a really good product as of right now. It does work for my skin. It's not irritating my skin. I'm not like sensitized in any kind of way, but I like it. I feel like that's where I can leave this one here. So out of all of the things that I got in the box, I think my two favorites were these guys. I think I would definitely encourage others to check these out. I mean, if you're interested, but would I say run out right now and get any of these things? Not necessarily. I mean, if you already have stuff that you're using, finish that stuff first. But if you've wondered about this one, I think it's pretty great. If you've wondered about the eye cream, I think the eye cream is very great. It doesn't cause milia, and I know that's a concern for a lot of you guys. So, and this would last you for a lifetime. I mean, it's half an ounce. and you use so little. It's very concentrated, you guys, and I mean, it's a thicker cream type product. So that's nice that you can get something like this that is very hydrating, that isn't going to clog those pores around your eyes. So yeah, anyway, I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in today. If you are new, subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's fine too. But have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.